Okay, so hello and welcome back everyone. Today I'm Kevin from KBParadise, and what we have here is my what you call this thing. It's not Vortex, yeah, it's a KBParadise V60 with Alps. So it's Fukka Alps, and today I'm gonna be looping these things, stabilizers. So they sound like this instead of this. See? So these things loop, but I'm gonna show you how I do that. So first, take your caps off like this. Now I've taken these things off because Alps caps take quite a long time to take off, because you have to like wobble them around. Like this thing's not off, so let me show you. Yeah, first you pull up and you wiggle it side to side, right and left, until it falls off. That's how you take an Alps keycap off. Then for these things they have stabilizers, which you gotta loop. Yeah, so loop inside these things on the side. For this thing I use a syringe, not to squirt the grease in, because I use bearing grease and this thing's a bit too thick to put in this thing, but you have to like fit this thing in. I mean, pull this thing out like this, then push the thing in and wobble it around like this. Be careful not to stab yourself, because then you'll have grease in your blood and that might be toxic. I'm not sure about that, yeah, so don't jab it in, just do it slowly. And since this thing is now looped, you want to loop the bottom bit. So how you take this thing off is pretty simple. Let me show you. Yeah, so first let's pull the camera down a bit and focus back down. So first you can see that this has this little stabilizer clip right there. Yeah, so what you want to do, let me go do it this way if I can. Yeah, first you want to push the stabilizer to the side, like one side, hold it there, then use some tool like this. Let me focus there. Okay, put it under the stabilizer and flip it up. This side's flipped up. Next you want to roll this thing to the other side and flip the other side off also. See? Next, what you want to do is, like a normal keycap, you want to pull this thing off. But because Alps, you have to like pull them side to side to make them fall out. Use a keycap puller on one side and your finger on the other side. Next, just wobble it like this and it will come out. See? Then what you will do is, let me go open the kind of crease. Yeah, let's pull this thing up a bit first. Actually, let's leave it there. Let's push the keyboard away. Now let's take this cutter, then open the cap of the crease. Then this is the shift, I think. No, it's the enter. So I've looped the shift, not the enter. So we're gonna loop the enter now. So this thing sounds like this, and we want it to sound like this. See? Quiet. So now what we wanna do is, you wanna flip this thing out so the thing comes out like this. Then you wanna take a small bit of grease. I'm using a syringe because it's small, not because it's something like this. So let's first put this stuff in here, like wiggle it around, yeah, like that. Then let's see if I'm in focus. I surely am not. Then let's do it again. Do this. Then wipe the sides off, because you don't want it on the sides. You want it on the front, like the tip. Then you want to pull this one to the side. Then it's a bit too much, I think. Let's use a little bit less. About that much. Put it in. Make sure you don't stab the sides of the wall, because then you'll make it a bit rough, and roughness makes sounds. Now pull it this way and do the other side. So you want to put a little bit of grease on the other side like this, yeah. Then a little bit more on this side. Let's do this. Nice. Swap this thing around and do this. Nicely done. Next you want to loop the bottom bits, like these, what you call them, these hold, like what you call these things, clamps. I think they're called clamps. So for these things you need a bit bigger like tools than this, because this is a bit too small. Just put this thing away. Let's wipe it first before I drop any grease on your table, or my table in this case. Then once you finish with that, take a small screwdriver like I have for my lenses. If you don't do lens repair, you can use some like thin paper card, something like that, yeah. So at least something that can go in there. It's rigid enough that you can actually push it in there without scratching the thing or destroying your tool. The worst thing that can happen is your tool's gonna get cracked and like stuck in there, so that's not good at all. Let's then focus on this thing again. So then take some grease, put on your tool, yeah. Let's take some little bit of grease. Then you wanna swab this little bit of grease into the inside of this stabilizer, just like that. Let's push a little bit more in. Okay, that's looped. Then let's take a little bit more for the other side. Just like that, nice. Then the bottom bits. For the bottom, do the exact same thing. And then repeat this process over the rest of the board and you're done essentially. So yeah, that's pretty much a video. Hopefully you like it, hopefully it helped. If it did, then consider subscribing if you want. If you don't, then it's up to you. Thanks for watching and goodbye. Oh wait, I think I'm not ready to go yet, so I'm gonna have to show you how I put the things back in. So because I want to show you how to put those things back in, I'm gonna have to take the backspace one off so that I can actually loop this guy. Then I'm gonna put the keycaps back in, yeah. So let's take backspace off. I've looped the sides of this thing but not the inside, so let's actually I can use this for this thing also, so that's good. Let's put some more grease into this thing, just like that. Now this thing does not make noise. Then we can like wipe the excess if there is excess. Then let me go loop the two more clips on this backspace. Then we should be done. Also, I think these things can actually rattle. Let's see. Oh, they don't. They're pretty sturdy, yeah, so I think they should be okay. They should not rattle. Let's do that. Then next, let's wipe this stuff off. And I need to help you put the backspace back on. Yeah. So first, what you want to do is you want to put this thing like this and into the key. There you go. Then you want to press this thing into the clips. So you want to push the metal thing into the clips so it doesn't like wobble around like this. So first let's do this side. Wait, you gotta find a way to like make it align essentially and press down. There you go. Same on the other side, line it like this. There. See? Sounds way better. Next, let's put this one back on. Let's put the enter back on. Same method. Push this thing in. Pull this thing out. Then push the little, what you call this thing? Stabilizer bar in. Press the bar down this side. Press it down that side. No more rattle. Then the shift, same method again. First mount the keycap, then clip in these two. Wait, let's push it forward because this thing is not where it should be. I think you'll have a better view when you see it like from the table height, yeah. So let's take this thing off first. There, see, so what I'm showing you is just this little shiny part right here, yeah? Gotta push this back in the front like this. Gotta pull it forward. Once it's in place, press the bar down. And press the other side down. See? So no more rattle. Thank you for watching, and this time really goodbye.